everyone, I'm Adrian Grundy from Murdoch Education Recruitment, and I'm going to take a few moments to talk you through the right way to resign. Resigning from your current employer is never an easy task, but there are a few key things that you need to take into consideration if you do come to the point, which inevitably it will happen through your career, where you have to resign from a role. One of the key things that you must do is keep the fact that you're going to resign confidential. It's never great for an employer to hear from one of your co-workers that you're going to resign. Do your manager the respectful thing and organise a time to meet. Never feel it's appropriate to email a resignation without first organising a face-to-face meeting and sitting with your employer and discussing the reasons why. When you do go to sit with your employer and talk through the reasons why you're resigning, be prepared. Make sure you take a written resignation letter with you outlining the fact that you are resigning, the date that you're resigning, and make sure you've gone through your contract to go over the time frames of what your notice periods are. There are a few key things that you need to know when resigning in relation to notice periods. If you don't give the correct notice period, then unfortunately your employer doesn't have to pay you out your entitlements. So please take into consideration what your contract stipulates prior to going and resigning. Another key factor that you must take into consideration is the fact that your employer will want to message out to everyone in their business the fact that you are leaving. Never take it upon yourself to go and tell anyone else in the business. It's not your place to do so. Your employer should take complete control of this, and you need to be respectful and guided by this process as well. There should be, at the end of everyone's employment, an opportunity to sit with your employer and discuss the reasons why you're moving on. It might not be pleasant, but it's always important to give honest feedback as to why you're moving on. The old saying is, you can't improve unless you know, so take that on board and think of constructive feedback to give them as well. If you're leaving just for another opportunity, tell them that. Give them praise where needed and leave on good terms. Never leave on bad terms. Our sector is so small, everyone knows everyone, and you need to take that into consideration when resigning as well.